started this video strong because, as you know, it had been a long time since I presented a new project, and here we are talking about a project in which we have basically doubled our capital, as you can see here in our audited account. We started 2 months ago and have already doubled, in fact more than doubled our capital. Obviously there is no guarantee and the risk is very high, but stay until the end of the video because I am going to show you my strategy, the one I am using to be able to do the same and for you to also double your account. Right, so in a moment I'm going to show you what Zero to Hero is, the name of this project, but to give you some context, I would like you to quickly know a bit about our history, as we have been doing this for 2 years, as you can see here in these graphs. Working with an algorithmic system in our broker, fully automated, and this is allowing us to obviously grow our capital in a safe and sustainable way. In fact, already in 2 years, more than 2 years, we have generated more than 300%, which is incredible. And what happened? There were many people, smaller investors, who told me, hey, I don't have $2,000 to start with this system. If it's true that, well, you have a good track record, but I still don't have $2,000. I need something I can start with less capital, but that can have a much higher return, since I can take that risk. So, from there, Zero to Hero appeared, which also comes with artificial intelligence. So, what is Zero to Hero? Well, as you can see, it's an automatic algorithmic copy trading that works with gold, and you simply have to connect and the trades are automatically replicated. If $20 are generated in our account, $20 will be generated in your account. Up to that point, everything is clear. The interesting thing about this algorithm is that it is not a bot that acts recklessly, but it uses a double layer, and what it does is filter those market entries well. In summary, so that everyone understands, it does not make 50,000 operations the wrong way. It makes very few, but the ones it does, you know, will be very good. To give you an idea, it makes between 2 to 3, 4 trades per week, and here the most important thing is that you don't give your money to anyone, which is the fear all investors have, because you always have it with the broker, and the good thing is that it is 100% liquid. So the moment you need to withdraw it, you can do so without any kind of blockage. Moreover, I know that many people also come from the crypto world, where there are, to begin with, many projects that ask for your money and then disappear, and here, well, that doesn't happen. On the other hand, you can also start here with a very small capital, from as little as $500. If you wanted, you could invest a little more, no problem. Keep in mind that this is indeed a risky project and you could end up losing everything. Even so, as I told you at the end of the video, I will show you a way to create a strategy to recover your investment and always play with profit. Also, as I was saying, almost all of us come from the world of cryptocurrencies and you already know how this works, right? When it goes up, yes, there is a lot of excitement, and when it goes down, there's panic, but when it comes down to it, you never withdraw the money, since we're talking about a system that has rules and a withdrawal plan, so you will be generating real money. And I repeat, this is still high risk, it's not magic, but well, there is a structure, okay? So I want to show you the results so you can understand well how it works. From October 28th until today, which is December 30th, surely, maybe when you watch this video, 1, 2, 3, 6 months will have passed, however many, and then I will leave the audited account below for you to see the results we have. Until today, as I tell you, we have been at it for 2 months, and in these months, as you can see, we have made 32 transactions, okay? Just in this last month, if we scroll all the way down, in December we have generated $432 in a single month. We are talking about not having done 50,000 operations to achieve these results, but rather 20 with a 100% success rate. And that's what's interesting about this project. It doesn't do many operations, but the ones it does are very accurate. Moreover, they are only in the market for a few minutes, so the exposure we have is really low. So ultimately, as you can see here, we started the account with $500, and as of today, we have already made withdrawals of $690. This means that in 2 months, we have withdrawn much more money than we invested, right? I want to emphasize that these past returns are no guarantee of what may happen in the future. But as I said, we are not talking about promises, we are talking about data and audits. So if you want to take a look at it yourself, I will leave the link to the audited account below so you can review it yourself. Systems like this usually charge between 30 and 40% even on the profit. Here we are talking about it currently charging 20%. I don't know if later they raised it to 30, I think so, but the idea as of today is that it is only charging 20% on the profits. It is also true that you have to calculate the access, which is $100, but it is not a membership, not even monthly or annual, but a lifetime payment. But let's go back to what we were discussing before. Here, with what we've done in 2 months, we've managed to double our investment, even to pay for that access in just, a very short time. And I also want to talk to you about the risk, because even though you see that there's a very low drawdown, the point here is that no trades are made in the negative, okay? Until today, we have not had a single negative trade. However, a single negative trade could completely burn the account. It is true that we can work with the profits we have already withdrawn, and that is the idea, okay? I mean, the day the account is lost, there is no stop loss here, okay? Here, if one day is negative, the entire account can be lost, and that's why it's called 0 to hero, or the other way around, hero to zero. I mean, we could end up at zero. But that's why the strategy is so important here. You must always withdraw profits that are above $500, because if the day comes when we lose everything, any profits will also be lost. And that's what I want to talk to you about later. But first, I want to talk to you about access. To enter, you first have to pay for that access, which is $100, a lifetime payment, and it can be paid in USD, with cryptocurrencies, or with a card. The method of payment by card is a bit more tedious. In fact, I will also leave a tutorial below so you can follow it step by step and see how to do everything. Now, so if I had to summarize the process to start right now, it really takes minutes and is very easy. First of all, you need a link to register, okay? I will leave mine below in the video description so you can register. Pay the $100 and then it's very simple. You will follow the tutorial that I am going to show you, where you will have to register with the broker, okay? Remember that you also have to do the broker registration through the link in the tutorial. Otherwise, it can be changed later, but it's a bit complex, so it's better to do everything according to the tutorial. You verify it, deposit the $500, open the MT4 account, connect to copy trading, and let it work. So what is the strategy I am using? Well, since we always need $500 in the account to work, we will transfer the surplus from one account to another that we will create. It will be like the savings account, okay? So for example, in this account, it is $653. So we will go to transfer between accounts, and what we will transfer will be the $153 approximately that are currently extra, okay, which are profits. Then we will transfer them to the savings account, because if tomorrow there were losses in the sense that we could even lose everything, we would already have these savings stored to use again in this account. Additionally, another interesting thing is that if there were losses, that 20% charged on the profits would not be charged until those $500 are recovered again. Therefore, the recovery is always much faster. And finally, quickly, for those people who also want to recommend the project, there is a referral section where you will have your own link and they will pay you $50 for each person you recommend. So as you can see, it is a project designed to help those people who have a little capital and want to quickly double it or even share it with others and also generate an extra benefit from it. Well guys, for me, ultimately, this would be the best system currently on the internet to generate income quickly with a very small investment. Moreover, the money is secure, you have absolute liquidity, you can withdraw it whenever you want. We work with regulated brokers and you've seen that in about 15 minutes everything is ready and working. I will also leave the group below, okay? a Telegram group where all the updates are published. And if you have any questions, as always, you can write to me, and remember to join through the link you have below in the description. So guys, thank you very much. See you in the next video.
Goodbye.